At least it's not. At least it's not. What? 3:30 yesterday. 3:30 a.m. So we're at 5, which means I got an extra hour of sleep. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Coming to you from Dallas, Texas. Of course, my favorite team is the Dallas Cowboys. I think some of you, we won't go into that. But good morning to everybody. The call outs last night I did for you all seem to have worked out extremely well. Oh shit, did I say 123? Oh, that's pretty bad. Live trading, Bitcoin, stocks, Forex pairs, cryptos. Oh, I don't know. We trade fucking anything in chart. We trade futures included. That's the oil and stuff. All right, just setting up my YouTube channel, Safety Trade. About 3,500 members. Very happy about that. That was organic growth, 100% all natural. Whew. Stream location. Well, let's see. I put down Atlanta, Georgia, but we're showing Dallas. People are funny. Okay, how could you be? Blah, 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 blah. People. Let's take a look in a book. What's up, Altula? Atula? Sorry, I'm slotting your name. I do remember that. What's up, Glow? You're number 1, bro, on TikTok. Oh my gosh. Michael Linsky, best friend of 40 years, over 40 years, only person I know on here personally. Good morning, Joseph. Good morning, Glow. Good morning, Altala. Good morning, Dennis Snader. Good morning, BCM. Nice. Good morning, Robel. Good morning, Ryan Saman. Good morning, Japan. Good morning, Bruce Jackson. Good morning, Jay Parker. I'm doing great, Atala. I'm doing great. I hope you're doing good too. You said you were. Okay, cool. Good morning, D Nice. What's up, D Nice? Atala, stick around. You might like what you see today. It's a trading, though. If you're not into trading, there's no sense of staying. But we trade. Well, anything you chart on TradingView, we trade. Good morning, Bruce Jackson and Jay Parker, Robel. I've been using a VPN for 2 years, but people are so dumb. They actually thought I was like going live from like Alabama, or going live from Georgia, or I was going live from Florida. So I'm just showing you guys. Good morning, D Nice. Good morning, Brian Claus. Good morning, Rinky. Good morning, Johnny Green. Good morning, Meandry. Yes, I am with you. Oh, okay, cool. I thought I recognized your name. I don't know why I didn't. Good morning, bro. Good morning, Joseph. I thought you already a member, but maybe I'm wrong. Thank you for the thumbs up, everybody on YouTube. Oh, shit. We got to get walking here. Hold on a second. And we're off. Okay. Good morning to you from the Bob Evans crew. Good morning to you, live from New York City or the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not sure which. So every day for the last 2 years on TikTok, every day for the last year and a half on YouTube, I use a VPN. People are so dumb. I know where you're at. I'll get emails like that. No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. Good morning. What's shaking, Rayshawn? Good morning, Joe Dixon. Thank you for being on. Good morning, Joseph. Good morning, Ted Parker. This is the call out I made. 1 minute, 5 minute buy stop for perfection. You know what else is perfect? Congratulations, Mr. C, by the way. Yay, reading that correctly. You know what else is perfection? Call out I made last night. Oh, shit. I never changed it. This is supposed to be a buy stop. Shit. Well, last night I called for, oh my God, I was tired last night. I called for the 1 minute buy stops to turn green. I said, if it goes down all day, it'll go up overnight. Shit, I never changed that. Does anybody here remember last night? Was anybody here with me last night? I'm sure there had to be somebody, but it doesn't matter. Just take my word for it. I called it out. I didn't write it out, so I'm sorry about that. All right, here we go. I want you guys to learn something. Robel says, I remember. Thank you, Robel, because I feel like an idiot. I didn't up my my writings, but that it was a buy stop, and it was to the blue line. All three indices. Thank you, Dennis, for speaking up. Thank you, Glow, for speaking up. And if you guys don't know Glowinski, Mike Glowinski, he's not going to just say something for me, by the way. Me and Glow have that relationship where if one of us wrong, we rip each other because we're best friends. I remember the 4-hour buy stop on all indices. Oh, yeah, we'll get into that too. But the 1 minute call and the 5 minute call, yeah, there you go. So congratulations to Mr. C. And then I'm very glad I was able to help you guys get to the 1 minute. But let's go into that 4-hour here in just a second. Watch. All right. The United States of America is granted only because of God and God alone. And I don't care if your God is Jesus Christ. I don't care if your God is Muhammad or Flying Spaghetti Monster. Everything I do is for his glory and his name. And I don't care if I cuss. I don't care if I get upset with you guys. Some of you must not know the Bible. Jesus went into one of the temples and overthrew with a whip in his hand. He was so angry that they turned it into a place of selling and gambling and stuff. So yeah, Jesus got angry. United States of America has granted Bree and I a trademark for the safety trade system in a class 41, coaching in the field of market trading, coaching in the field of building generational wealth. Wow. Here it is. This isn't applied for. This is a registered trademark right now. Boom, boom, boom. Only one of its kind. Be proud of that. Be very, very proud of that. Let's take a look. Let's take a look in a book. Reading Schming Schmo. We can do anything. It's Schminna Schmuck. It's Schminna Schmuck. Things that make you say, Let's see. How is he teaching us by saying, How is this, Ha! That's huge. I wonder what this looks like. Oh, shit. Got to be careful with this one. Oh, boy. That's technically the drawing. I call it a half circle or a half moon. And how to connect and do this thing change. What's up, Atala? We do a system called a step-by-step system called the safety trade system. I'll show you how to get in here in just a minute. It is a half moon that you're supposed to trade with on the 4-hour charts on SPX. Made 50 pips on future NAS. Wake up at 1:30. Good luck, fan. Thank you, Robel. Have a good day, and thank you for sharing. Congratulations, by the way. 50 pips on NAS is amazingly great. Standing O for Robel. What's up, Ryan Saman? What's up, Raider Trade? What's up, Jorge? Good morning. Now, I don't want to offend anyone here, but in our rules, we have the take I called this out, by the way, and I really need to switch this. So I'm going to do this in front of you because I feel terrible. So sorry. I did say this last night. I apologize. I'd have to write it out now. And we don't need this anymore either. But that was a correct call to the sell stop yesterday. This right here, right down here, wrote out yesterday, 4-hour buy stops. Half circle moon, you enter in off the red line. You've already be up 11 pips and out of the trade on SPX. This is a half moon or something else. One of our other gentlemen used to call it something else, but I'm going to leave that alone. But it is what it is. It's honestly what it normally looks like, especially on the higher time frames. Is that? I'm going to pull that down here. I might use that later. Good morning, George Hyde. All right. So let's go. We got a few things to go by. All right. First, I want to start out with this clown. This is a very nice gentleman. This is a silly person on TikTok explaining. Let me be clear here. He was trying to explain why the market went down yesterday. Listen to this guy talk. Listen to him talk. This is a TikToker going over bullshit news. And listen to what he says.
The Fed can't cut rates. I've been telling you for 6 months.
Wait,
the market has been. January's inflation report just hit and stocks are getting torched. The market expected the inflation report to hit at 2.9%, which was a big psychological number because it would have been the first time it came in beneath 3% since inflation skyrocketed in 2021. But unfortunately, it came in at 3.1%, showing inflation's not falling like
I used to listen to that BS. I used to pay attention to it. I used to think news was true. But the news is complete BS. So he's saying because inflation, it went down. But last night, it went straight up. How many pips? It's gone up 68 pips on SPX, which is godlike. On NAS, so far, it went up 200 pips on NAS. On US 30, so far, it went up 340 pips. So our markets, as I was showing you yesterday, our charts, as I was showing you yesterday, showed you, look, showed you sell stop after sell stop. Here's a broken Bach one. Okay. Before the news yesterday. So our system on the 3-minute, our system on the 5-minute, and then don't even get me started on multiple also fill in the gap, 5-minute sell stop. Here, let's go over to you so you guys can see it clear. Watch. And I have to bring up my other rules here. Oopsie, sorry. Let's go over to here. Here we go. Let's go to 3 minutes. Let's go to US 30. Buy stop to the blue line, US 30 by the 3 minute. Here's the news. Remember I did this to you guys last night. Watch. Right here, everybody watching knows. Actually, this is a perfect one right there. It's a sniper entry. Red, green, sell stop, US 30 before CPI news. It did it 1, 2, 3, 4 times sell stop. So either you believe the bullshit news or you understand that it's manipulated and the news means nothing. Not only did it show it on the 3-minute US 30, it showed it on NAS. Look, right before it did it, look at it, sell stop all the way across, all reds. Then literally about 15 minutes before, here's your sell stop before the news. Red, 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 green, red, red, pop. Did NAS do it? Yes, NAS did it too. There it is. Look, how crazy. Sniper entry, sell stop. Boom, reached up, touched the blue line or towards it, then dipped down. So either you believe these guys who are telling you because CPI and inflation came in at 3.1% instead of 2.9%, the market's tanked. Well, A, bullshit. B, our system predicted it 6 hours before on US 30 and 15 minutes before on NAS and SPX. And then afterwards, what do we call a buy stop to the blue line on the 1 minutes, which if you listen to this crackpot, you would never have made it. So let's take a look. What happened? Look at it. There's your buy stop to the blue line, SPX. Here's your buy stop to the blue line, NAS. Here's another buy stop to the blue line. Look at it. So let me show you what this looks like going back. MetaTrader 4 charts are the same. Let me just show you something so you guys can all have a good laugh. This is called the red, white, and blue trade. It's one of the safest trades in the system. Watch. Here is your, I'll mark this for you so you guys can see, but I have to use a different color line. Here's your buy stop to the blue line. Let me change that to a red just for now. I'm going to show you guys and teach you guys one of the safest trades in all of trading. It's called the red, white, and blue trade. I called it last night for you right here. Sorry, this is where it crossed. So watch. I'm going to go through each one and see when each one crosses this blue line. Huh. Look at this shit. All right. Bear with me for just a minute while I got to get this set up. All right. Hold on. Any sound catches these just like flies. Look out. Here comes Spider-Man. 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 Sorry about that. Look out. Oh, son of a bitch, this thing. Oh, shit. We might have to go all the way back. Hold on. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider spins a web. There we go. And he sounds. Catches things just like that. Okay. Now, what I'm going to show you is that each one of these goes ahead and crosses 214,904. Okay. Probably shouldn't make those red. I won't come back with it. 214,904. 214,1021. 214. It's having such trouble. Would have been right here. See, it was already above, so it won't matter. Okay. All right. So what you got? You have our handy dandy little scanner. Where the hell did it go? We have our scanner. Da, 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 da. Right here. This scanner last night was showing SPX green. NAS and US 30 weren't green yet. And we went ahead and called out that we'd go to the blue line. This is a blue line H&H scanner. It might not go to it. It might not cross it. But in this case, it did. So overnight, the markets went up like 300 pips here, 200 pips there. This guy who's saying everything crashed was predicted before it happened. The bullshit news came out, and then we went ahead and called out buy stops, even though everyone else was thinking it was going to keep going down. Okay? So with SPX being green, all we had to do is look for, that'd be the red line. All we had to do is look for the white line, blue line, which means which crossed first, NAS or US 30. So let's go back to our charts, take a quick little look. Let's take a look at NAS. Here we go. This NAS will be considered white line. So let me change that. This line right here is when US 30 did it. So let me go ahead and change that to blue. And I'm going to show you something. When you already have S&P crossed, you have a buy stop to the blue line for NAS. Then later, literally, watch, 74 minutes later, you have US 30 do a fill in the gap / whatever, but did a buy stop towards its blue line. Then it went past it, of course, and it's a buy stop on a ricochet that went up past it too. Super, super, super easy trade. So let's start from the beginning because it took a long time for me to set it up. SPX was above its 1 minute line all night last night. It just was. So we had our scanner show completely. So we had our scanner show completely. That last night we went over our live. Yesterday evening we went over live that SPX was green. These two would have been red, meaning they hadn't gone over their 1 minute blue line yet. I don't know, look familiar to anybody right here? Buy stop. Play any US 30, SPX, NAS, 1 minute, 5 minute, buy stop to the 15-minute blue line of US 30. Okay? Because then what happened next was NAS changed and US 30 wasn't up and over yet. So let me show you what that looks like. I refer to this as the red, white, and blue trade because it's very, very simple. Red, in this case, SPX was over. Next, you have a buy stop to the blue line with NAS. That's this white line. this blue looking green line, is US 30 hadn't crossed it yet. So they literally gave us, from the time of this white line and up, a free 114 pips, and they gave us 58 pips to the blue line. So I don't know if that was, and by the way, this is a ricochet class, ricochet. Matter of fact, Keith and I talked about coding this in for free for you guys. Green, 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 red, green, green, buy, stop, back to the blue line is what happened. That's called a ricochet. Yep. In which case you even had more time later to do that. I'm going to go ahead and tell you which one not to get into this morning. SPX. It's all over the fucking place. Yeah, NAS is beautiful. And US 30 was picture perfect. Sniper entry, green, 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 red, green, green, ricochet to the blue line, perfection. So that's all. I wouldn't have wasted my time on that trade so long if I didn't think it was extremely important for you guys to write that down, memorize it, understand how it comes around, and how to look for it overnight. I'm telling you, if you guys ever get good with that trade, to understand this scanner, this free gift from Bree and I, which will be upgraded for free. If you're in the sniper room, it's in your charts. If you're in the scanner rooms, it's in the scanner rooms. For free. If you're paying already, this wasn't even in existence. It wasn't a thought when the scanners came first out. And then we created this, had Keith code it, the great Keith Palmer, unbelievably fantastic coder. Best I've ever been around. So when one of these changed to green, which SPX did first, then NAS did it, then we just look for the US 30. That's called the red, white, and blue trade. That's how you use the scanner. Currently, 1, 2, 3. Let's go to the 15-minute charts and see how it looks. I'm not saying it will go past it. I'm saying it's going to go towards it. It's called H&H for a reason. Look, there she blows. There goes US 30 up to the 15-minute now. Who crossed first? Oh, gee, there's NAS crossing. Really? Could it possibly be? Look, there it is. Now, am I saying it's going to go up forever? No. I'm actually saying this is a 15-minute sell stop right here. But for now, you have SPX crossing its line right here. You have NAS crossing its line right here. And if you would have played, like I just said, any 1 minute, 5 minute, 15-minute buy stops to US 30's blue line, you would be in a shit ton of money. Why? Because it hasn't crossed yet. It hasn't even come close. Well, it's getting closer. Here's your buy stop. This is the same thing. They would have given you 75, 80 pips for free. You leave one open. And then, of course, it went over 20 pips for free right here. So this is your sniper entry to confirm this was the correct trade. Pink crossed, double came down. It was a ricochet back to the blue line. Everything humanly possible was correct with this trade. So even if you're scamming, you're not paying for the system yet, and you're here just stealing my signals, learn this trade so you can make enough money to buy it. So this was also, and you're a little late now because the 5-minute buy was already there. It's already up 70, 80 pips. The 1 minute buy, I'm sorry, was already there. There it is to the blue line. I just hope some of you understand that. I doubt many of you do, but that's okay. I doubt it so bad that I'm not even going to ask if anyone here understands it. This is mind-blowing. Andrew, thank you for saying that. I've taught this before. But again, a lot of you are coming and going or not here or missed this live. I understand that. But yeah, that's all you need to do. So every night, let me be clear. I say this all the time, but I don't understand why people don't hear the words. Every night, if they watch on the 15-minute chart, this is how you have to do to trade. If they, Brian Claus, yes. Good, Japan. Great, Brian Claus. Very happy for you both. And Andrew. So if they drop it all day long, which they did do, then look for the buy stops overnight with the the red, white, and blue trade. That's all. One of them will cross their 1 minute first. Then look for the one who hadn't yet. And then the second, and then you wait for the third. Boop, there she blows. That's all. So if they drop it all evening, it'll go up overnight. If they raise it all day, it'll go down overnight. If you guys haven't seen something, sure does look at my blue boxes right here. Bring it down. Then after the blue box, which is just the session when they have the most volume, the busiest. And then it goes up. They bring it up right after the blue box, it comes down. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Pretty consistent with that bullshit they do. So that's all. Now, if it's a hard up, they don't bring it down as much. Meaning if it's, they brought it up, this would be to the blue line, but it's not as severe. They brought it up, then they brought it hard down, and then went up. Boom, they brought it up, then they brought it down. That's all. So just pay attention. If you don't want to trade during the day, if you don't have time, they drop this mofo like a rock. Then just look for the rise with our free scanner that we gave you. The Bree and I did it, and it drives. People hate that. People, literally hate that. They hate that they can't accept that this scanner was free. A la carte, it's $500 a month. Okay. A la carte, it's $500 a month, but it's free to everybody who was in the scanner room for like 6 months, 8 months. Then we finally came out with this scanner, and we included when you buy any scanner membership, with $50 a month gets you this room. If you're in the sniper, you actually get the awesome one, which is built into your charts. It's amazing. So there you go. Minute 1, minute 5. You're seeing it live. We did it last night. Go look at last night's SPX and NAS, and there it is. Pop. There's your money. So that's all. If you can't trade and you're getting stuck and you don't know what the fuck to do and you're always losing your trades even with the system, well, buy the sniper. You can't really lose them. But if you're still losing somehow, then just get the scanner room or use your sniper that's built in and literally wait for the movement overnight to do the opposite. How do you know when it does the opposite? Well, it was all red, then SPX turned to green. It was all red, but SPX was green, and then NAS turned to green. It was all red, all of these were red, and then US 30 turned to green. That's how you know. Hopefully that makes sense to a few of you. Whatever. Hopefully. Good morning, it's my time. All right. Estoni, awesome. Well, I'm glad you liked it, guys. Ladies and gentlemen. Not all guys. All right. Now, does that mean US 30 is going to go up past its blue? No. Should it get a little closer? Yep. Absolutely. Would you be up probably 80, 70, 80, 90 pips if you took it at the appropriate entry? Yep. Would you be done trading already? Yep. Just like you saw Rebel come on and leave. You're welcome, Japan. So, 2 morals of the story. Bullshit news is bullshit. Don't trade the news. Silliest thing on earth. System called it out, whether you 6 hours ahead of time or 15 minutes ahead of time. Also on the 1 minute, it called sell stops. Also on the 3 minutes, it called sell stops. Also on the 5 minute, it was filling the gap sell stops. I wrote it out, go to the SPX blue line 5 minute sell stop, like 5 hours before it, you know, and then I called for the 4 hour daily buys. By the way, I didn't call it, but wrote it out too. So, news is stupidity. I don't believe the news. I don't trade the news. Well, I do. I just use the opposite. I know where it's going beforehand. So that's all. All right, now we have to get back to actually what we're supposed to be doing here, which is pulling up, maybe. It takes forever with the type form. Our new rules. The new rules were released 3 days early. Oh, happy Valentine's Day to everybody, by the way. Oh, shit, I got to get that all set up. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Hope you all have a blessed, fun, happy day. Make some memories. Okay. So I was supposed to release the new rules on the 15th. So all the haters out there can just have a good smile. I released it, 3 days early, 4 days early. The rules will be updated. If you don't have a copy, check your email. It was emailed to you if you bought the system. Hell, I emailed it to everybody even if you didn't buy the system. How about that? So all the haters out there, which is one person from Jersey, I'm sorry. And I've lived in New York City for over 2 years. I went to school at 101 Murray Street. The College of Insurance was now part of St. John's University. I lived in New York City in the 80s, late 80s. It was a shithole then. Sorry, no offense to New York City. The only thing worse than New York City was Jersey. The people in New York City who live in hell make fun of the people who live in Jersey. That's how bad Jersey is. So I don't blame the fellow for being upset and angry. If I lived there too, I would be. And no offense to Ore. I think Ore Ramos. Ore lives in Jersey. No offense. My best friend's mother-in-law lives in Jersey, but she's paying. Remember we talked about this? I want to get into it. I think it was $900 a month in property taxes, $1,000 a month in property taxes. It's insane. Rinky already printed them out and goes, nice, Rinky. Congratulations. Now, Rinky, they change. So keep printing them out every day. Keep handwriting them out every day because they change. I update them. Small. These aren't going to be big changes, but little tweaks here or there. So here are the rules. This is exactly so you know how I make these call outs, how I write the call outs out, right? Right? How I use the blue line scanner. There you go. If you were born and raised in the Bronx, fuck, you're a tough ass. Secondly, you're definitely not a Jersey boy. 100%. I don't know if you've ever seen that play, The Jersey Boys. Oh my gosh. I think it's fitting to the hater dude though. Here we go. Yeah, pray for the fella. He needs help. These are my last, 20, 25 trades, including the one that closed out. And this one that you see negative, by the way. Oh my God, he missed the trade. Actually, that was a bit of confusion on my part. That's what happens when you go running around and go to the Outback Steakhouse with your brother. You don't pay attention. I put in it was in the money. Obviously, the sell was at a lot of money. But I put my take profit, what I thought it was, it turned out to be a stop loss, and it hit it. So this trade was actually in the money. But a loss is a loss. It happens here or there for whatever stupid ass reasons. But there's another 20 trades that aren't. Never had a losing day live on TikTok in over 2 years and YouTube in over a year and a half. But there you go. Those are my trades. Zip, zip, zip. So how do I get trades like this? How do you become consistent as a trader? Well, this is how. We have rules. Rayshawn Warren. Ever heard of Morristown? I don't know. Isn't that Pennsylvania? Morristown. I don't know. No, I don't think so. I was on 101 Murray Street, downtown Manhattan. I was super close to where the Bull is at Wall Street. That's where I stayed. Oh, Morristown, Jersey? No, I have not. No, I'm trying to think if that's the one directly across from Manhattan. Because that literally is the armpit of the world. If that's where it is. Morristown sounds like Jersey. I was born there. Oh, no offense, Rayshawn. I was born in Lorain, Ohio. Lorain, Ohio is the shittiest city. It's outside of Cleveland. I can't be too aggressive because on the TikTok they'll think I'm being mean to someone. But Lorain, Ohio is horrid. Our population was swelled to 50,000 when the steel mill was open. And when the steel mill was closed, we go down to whatever, like 15 or 20,000. Unemployment everywhere, crime everywhere. I was a wrestler for 4 years. The Admiral King wrestling team was always suspended every year because of fights. I didn't instigate them all. I love wrestling. I swear, I should have transferred. I should have went to other schools. Loved wrestling. Matter of fact, you want to hear something real funny, and this isn't bragging. This is me telling some stories. Oh, you share too much. You drive a Hyundai Elantra. I know what? A million people drive a Hyundai. By the way, we've upgraded over to a couple of Forerunners, which is even more popular. Brand new. Beautiful. We have one of the cars is I can't get into detail, but they're just beautiful. Oh my God. Forerunner kick ass. Getting back to my story. So back in 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, I was pretty athletic. Now I'm going to go ahead and say back before there was any rankings of high school players, back before there was any rankings of fucking 8th graders, in the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, I played football. I was running back, receiver, cornerback. I played both ways. But I was so good at it that we had Lorain Catholic. I don't even know if Glow knows the story. And Lorain Catholic came out and saw me because the coach that was coaching us in 8th grade said, hey, this guy's pretty good. Come take a look, this kid. And yeah, I'm old. You got to listen to my stories. At least I know I'm saying them. Biden talks about shit. You don't even know what the hell he's talking about. But anywho, so yeah, the coach says, come look at this kid. He's pretty good. My dad had to sneakily sign the waiver behind my mom's back. She didn't want me playing football. So my dad would sign the waiver for me and I get to play football. And he took me there behind mom's back. God rest both their souls. But anywho, so as I was playing, I was really good. Let's be honest. I was extremely good. So the Lorain Catholic person, it cost a lot of money to go. And my mom and dad didn't make a lot of money. So my mom was a school teacher. My dad worked at a community college only because my mom forced him to. So yeah, he was like between jobs all the time up until then. So we didn't have a lot of money. Everybody else in our neighborhood had a lot of money, but we were like the poorest people in our neighborhood. So yeah, I was playing football. It was St. Peter's Catholic school. It was a Catholic school, right? And I'm going to Admiral King. So I go to the Admiral King football tryout, right? Being an absolute stud in 8th grade, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade. The reason being because when I was in 5th grade, I was a starting center for basketball and I never grew. So I was like, 5'10-ish, whatever, 11, 5'10", forever. I was like 5'10" in like the 6th grade, but I never grew. So everyone thought I was going to be tall and stuff. Oh, well. So long story short, well, it isn't going to be short, is it? Long story. I go ahead and try out for Admiral King's football and a tryout, and they don't even give me a chance. They put all these other kids in front of me. They not let me do anything. I'm like, what the fuck? Well, previously, before graduation of 8th grade, Lorain Catholic offered me a free scholarship. Lo, did you know that happened? They offered me a free 4-year to go to Lorain Catholic and play football for them because I was extremely good at football. For 8th, 6th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, extremely, extremely good. They have never offered, to my knowledge at that time, a free ride to anyone else. Lorain Catholic wanted me over there, and it was illegal. It was behind closed doors. They were going to pay for things and do things because my parents couldn't afford to send me to Lorain Catholic. You were born? Oh, in Jersey. Okay. Oh, you do remember it, Glow? Oh, you don't remember it, Glow. Okay. So Glow did not know that. I didn't think he did. So one high school, Lorain Catholic, thought I was the greatest football player since sliced bread. My own high school I went to, Admiral King, didn't even give me a chance. So because they didn't even let me on the field at tryouts, didn't let me do shit at tryouts, I was like, what the fuck? I went out for wrestling. And lo and behold, as Globe will tell you, I was extremely strong back then. For instance, in high school, freshman year, 305 for reps of three sets of three, 305. I went on to get the state record in Georgia. Matter of fact, I had the state record in every state if I had went to every state, but only one person at the time was stronger than me. I still have the current state record, by the way, in Georgia for bench press. Morning, Harry. I'm telling a boring story here. So as I was wrestling, which is where this all started, in 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade, in high school, I was extremely strong. And all the little high school kids were, well, kids. I had like grown man strength. Oh, I can't squat to save my life. I deadlift okay. The most I ever deadlifted, I think, was like 495, 505. But my bench is incredible. My non-competition bench, most I ever did was 455 pounds flat bench, 470 pounds decline. I have a video of me doing it on Facebook on decline. I don't have anything of my 455 flat because, well, every movement you ever did wasn't videotaped back then. But anywho, so I would do a single leg takedown, right? I would separate. So as I was coming down, I would arch up my right shoulder, grab the guy, pull him down, drive my shoulder into the guy's chest when he hit the ground. So I was taking out like all their star wrestlers. All the other coaches were pissed at us. They let us wrestle, but none of the wrestling counted. They never count if we won or not. So I was like, fuck, man, this is bullshit. But anyway, so I did wrestling, super strong. Foul, Grego. Get this kid off of here. He's not wrestling fairly. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, whatever. So one of my friends, Andy, I won't go into his last name for personal reasons, a best friend growing up. He was at, I don't know if you ever knew Andy, though. He was at October Hills. Every summer we were just hang out, cause problems. Oh, my God, I was a problem child. Drinking and whatever. Oh, my God, it was a problem child. But anywho, we had a great time. So Andy, at the time, we're same age, obviously. He's in Columbus, Ohio. I'm in Lorain. He's in a legitimate wrestling team. Andy goes on roids, I think his junior and senior year. And Andy becomes super strong. I was like, fucker. I could still take him, but the point of the story was Andy goes on to win state. I can beat Andy easily wrestling. I was just telling my brother the story the other day. So Andy wins state, and I can beat his ass fucking wrestling. He loved hip tosses. Oh, my God. That motherfucker, he got you in double underhook. He would hip toss you so fast. Long story short, again, I was even better at wrestling. Still am. I love it. Oh, my God. I don't do anything with it anymore, but, man, it's fun. But that's a whole nother level. You had to cut. I didn't cut weight, by the way. What were the weight classes back then? I was either 181 or 186, some shit like that, in high school, by the way. And I didn't have to cut weight. Everybody else was spitting out their spit into a cup, trying to not swallow saliva. They're sweating it out. I walked around at my wrestling weight. That's how strong I was at that. Roid Rage Andy, yeah. Yeah, Rinky. I would, and eventually I'd probably go back. That's what I was telling everybody a couple of days ago or yesterday, whatever it was. I just got back into benching again. I stay light. I do two and a quarter. Most times I ever did 2 1/4. I was around 220. I did it like 32 times. And I don't train reps. I think yesterday I got it for like 10 or 12, 2 days ago, not yesterday. So it's not much. I'm just getting back into it. 315 for a few. I want to be at 405, barring going to Vegas. Let's just say by the end of the year, I want to be back at 405 on flat bench. I don't see any reason why not. I think that should be easy to achieve. The most times I ever did 405 was 3 times. I used to do sets of 3 with 405. And then I just have a very, very good single. And if you guys never knew what competition weight training is, what he's talking about, you have to like squat, pause at the bottom of your squat. You have to deadlift. You have to hold it straight up without moving. On bench, they tell you when to unrack it. They tell you when to go down. They pause you. So as I was going for the national record, they paused me at the bottom. I think it was like 368. And they didn't just pause me for a second or two like you see most of them do. It was like a 5-second count. And I looked over at the judges, and then they said lift. And I was like, what the fuck? They actually literally held me down on the fucking national record for 4 or 5, 6 seconds on a bench. And if you guys ever know what that was completely wrong. So when I pushed it up, I blew a little bit of my tricep out, whatever. And I didn't get it up. I got about halfway up, and I was fucking pissed because this should have been an easy lift. I should have had a national fucking record. But no, cheating ass fucking judges out there. So I said, that's fine. And I got the state record anyways, so whatever. But yeah, when you're trying to bench press at the time, like 365, I was literally doing 455, a normal bench, without any equipment, without any wraps, without it. Well, I do wrist wraps, without any kind of shirts. Oh my God, don't get me in a scam. The lifting shirts are. Nope. When I did it, I came in and I had to buy a onesie from, because I didn't know that you needed to lift in a onesie, like a wrestling outfit. So I had to buy one from them. I had to buy a shirt from them. I just came in jeans and a t-shirt. I was like, well, let's see how it goes with the bench press. And lo and behold, at that age, still have it, by the way. So yeah, anyhow, that was fun. Did I bore everybody to sleep? My peak weight was 250. Right now I'm at 190. Well, probably 185. I'm back to my wrestling weight, high school wrestling weight. I peaked at 250, but I was strongest at 220. Right now, what do I eat? I eat one meal a day. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So Sunday afternoon, Monday, Tuesday, most Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesday I don't eat. 2 days I do a dry fast. I don't eat or drink for 2 days, and then I either do a 1 or a 2 day water fast. So 3 or 4 days out of the week I do not eat anything. I still lift. 3 or 4 days out of the week I don't do anything. I still walk on the treadmill. 3 or 4 days out of the week I don't eat anything, and I still do all my weight training, high intensity training, EWAT training. I do everything still, fasted. And then the other 3 days a week, I eat one meal a day, except for Saturday, I might eat 2. But other 3 days of the week or 4 days a week, I eat one meal a day. It's called OMAD. And what do I eat? Depends. Up until literally like a couple months ago. By the way, when I was at my strongest, I was a vegetarian, 100% vegetarian. I was a vegetarian. Like I had never eaten meat for 40 years. Fish, that was. For 40 years. Now I'm actually doing a little carnivore, which is fruit and meat, just to do a little reset on a couple things. So the 3 days I do eat, I have one meal, and it'll be a grass-fed prime rib steak. Personally, I love being a vegetarian, hate eating meat, but all our vegetarian food, all the alternative meats have all kinds of shit in them and stuff like that. So for right now, I'm eating meat temporarily, probably for about, I don't know, probably be about 5-6 weeks. And then I'll go back to being a vegetarian again and still fasting and stuff. So yeah. Yep. Andrew, I was tiny in high school, play quarterback. Drew Brees, yeah, I feel you. If you were to eat, do you eat healthy stuff or just whatever the hell you want? No, I eat healthy. When I eat, I'll have raw walnuts and scoop out, I don't know, usually guacamole. That'd be a snack for me. When I eat, a lot of fruits, some veggies, when I'm not eating carnivore. When I'm eating carnivore, which has just been recently, I've been eating just the pasture-raised, grass-fed steak. One steak. Now, it depends now. This one local steakhouse has a 40-ounce ribeye. Or wait, yeah, I think it's 40 ounce. Fucking thing's huge. Woo! But yeah, I don't eat any mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, baked potatoes. What I'm doing is just fruit. And there was a reason. Fruit does not engage your pancreas. So you can't have an insulin. Your pancreas creates insulin. If you don't eat, if you don't eat, you don't have a pancreas spike. You don't have an insulin spike. And if you don't, and I am not a registered dietitian. I've owned gyms for 20 years of my life. My brother has a nutrition degree. He's a chiropractor. He knows all this stuff 1,000% better than I do. But I can guarantee you, fruit doesn't be processed by your pancreas, so you don't have an insulin spike. Another thing that doesn't do that is meat. Meat won't cause your pancreas to engage. So by doing carnivore, you're giving your body a break on the pancreas. By not eating, you're giving your body. This isn't for everybody. This is not advice. I fucking for sure am not a financial advisor, and I fucking for sure am not a doctor or anything. Don't listen to me. This is just my personal story I'm sharing with you guys. See, I eat. It's called one ingredient eating. If there's any more than one ingredient, other than maybe Celtic salt or better yet, the Redmond real salt, I won't eat the product. So whole foods, if that's what you want to refer to it as. But if it has more than, I don't know, whatever, and a little bit of salt added, I won't eat it. So does that mean I never eat anything bad? Ask Bree. Pretty much. I mean, I'll have a sweet potato and butter, real butter. That kind of thing. Not now, not on the carnivore, but on normal eating, I do. I have what's called tempeh. I don't know if you ever heard of that. I'll eat tempeh. I'll still eat eggs, love eggs, but they're only pasture-raised eggs. They're not chained, and you can see a difference with the eggs, too, with the whites are so clear. Were you able to grow muscles? Go to the chair. Yeah, Japan. I grew muscle. Glo will tell you, I was strong as fuck in high school. Wasn't overly big, about 180. But I was strong. Still am. Vegetarian. Chris, my best friend down here down here where I'm currently at. Well, I move around, but where I used to be at, Chris Smith is his name. Super nice guy. Super strong, by the way. Chris is 6'3", 296 pounds. He's 300 pounds. He has abs. I knew him since he was 15 years old, and I trained him. And I remember the day distinctively when he got stronger, me and bench, the whole gym that we were at, that I owned, that he was my manager of, was just shocked. The whole gym. There was like 50 guys, 100 guys. Oh my God. Chris beat Kev at bench. Chris beat Kev at bench. We did 3 lifts. We did. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, we did 3. We did flat bench, decline, and incline. And I was coming down. So I was a little bit under 220, probably around 210, off my 250. I wasn't doing competitions anymore, so those are all my excuses. Chris was coming up. Chris came up from about 180 pounds to where he's at now, which is 300 pounds of solid muscle. That motherfucker, holy shit. I could tell you some stories with him, but I'll leave it off of there. So when that day came, holy crap. Chris, we went to, I think we started with incline. I don't remember. But I got literally up 405 on incline. Does any of you bench press? Has anyone ever done incline? Good morning, Babu. I'm sorry for rambling on. But I did incline 405. Unheard of. Super strength. On incline all the way down, touched my chest, by the way. So I go, I got the fucker on this one. Nope. Chris matched me right there at 400, 405. I was like, fuck. And then we went to flat bench. Morning, Joanne. And we go to flat bench. And at that time, I still wasn't, I was coming down. Not when you're losing weight and you try to just whatever, it's not as strong. Excuses, right? I go, yeah, Bruce actually goes, that's strong. Yep. And I'm like in my, what was I, probably late 30s, because Chris is now approaching his late 30s. So I was probably in my late 30s then, getting that weight up. Anyway, so on my 40th birthday, I did over 400 on incline, 400 on flat, and 400 on decline. Let's put it that way, on my 40th birthday. So we go to flat, and I get like 415 or 420, and he gets like 435, 440 up. I was like, motherfucker, damn. So I think I am behind him now, which we go to decline. In decline, I've gotten 470 up, right? So my best bench is decline. So I'm thinking, oh, I got this one. There's no way this fucker can beat me. Well, he ties me. We both get like 455 or whatever on decline. And then so he wins because of his damn flat bench. And everybody in the gym starts making fun of me, you know, kidding around, guy stuff. Say, oh, you loser, you lost to him, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, God dang. So Chris Smith has now kept going. His max was 495. He never went for the state record. He could have had it easily. He's 300 pounds of solid muscle. Chris is psychotic. He's super nice guy. Never done a roid in a day in his life. But he always told me, he goes, Kev, back when I was vegetarian, getting all the state records and all the shit. He said, Kev, if you ever eat meat, if you ever eat steak, you'd be even stronger. You'd be so strong, it'd be crazy. I was like, fuck that. I don't know. I feel pretty strong eating the meat. So he might have been onto something. But I was a vegetarian since I was 17 years old, 18 years old, somewhere around there. That's a whole nother story if you guys want to hear it. But anyway, and I'm now, how old am I? 57, 58. So basically 40 years out of my life, give or take, I've been a vegetarian, including the whole time I was wrestling. No, sorry, incorrect statement. I got really sick and my grandfather kicked in. So I wasn't a vegetarian from when I was 16 years old. So when I was 17, 18. So when I was in high school, junior and senior year was a vegetarian. Yep, all the way up. Anybody have any questions? Or you want me to actually get back to the rules and trading? All right, let's go back to the rules and trading. Sorry to bore you all. I don't know why I got diarrhea of the mouth and wanted to share with you some of my life, but there it is. I do get a lot of emails. Everyone asks me, so tell us more about this and tell us about that. And we want to know. I never do. That was the most I probably opened up in forever. Yes, the creatine. Yeah, I never took creatine either. Never took any supplements. I never took any pre-workouts, post-workouts, never took any whey protein. I never took plant protein. I never took anything. At the time, I had 2 state records on Georgia. The one has fallen, the open class. But I still have a current state record in Georgia. Japan, I like this talk. Okay. I don't think anybody else has. I see people leaving all over the place on YouTube and TikTok, so I'm good. I don't care. Fuck them, leave. I'm about to go over how to make fucking right trades and calls, and we're going to go into it. All right. This is how you trade, step by step. There's only 2 steps. Let me show you my routine that works for me. I get up in the morning. I was laying in bed. I said, oopsie, hold on. Let me get this going for TikTok every 1 hour. This says it's inactive. There we go. Had to get TikTok up. This is what I do. For my feet, even hit. Good morning, Greg Roberts. I go ahead and thank God for another day above ground, another breath. Is my life perfect even now with money? Nope. But do I focus on the negative or I do focus on the positive? I stay focused on the positive. Like, for instance, the one silly hater person from Jersey won, whereas we get hundreds and hundreds of positive emails. We get 1 negative email maybe every 6 months. I don't focus on the one. I might for a day just to have fun and mock them and hopefully straighten them out, right? I don't know, Harry. I'll have to look at that in a second. But for the most part, I keep 99%, 95% of my focus on the positives. And hopefully, positive things happen. I honestly believe to my core that this helps me trade better. Second thing I do, all my physical stuff we talked about. I honestly believe that helps me trade better. Third thing I do, I look at the H&H scanner, which we did multiple times today. I believe that helps me trade better. I look at these rules that I printed and laminated. I read the entire rules over and over again every day. Then I go to the charts and implement these rules. Always have your rules printed in front of you. Always type them out. Always check back to this type form. You can do it multiple times a day if you want. There's only 2 steps to trading. Step 1 is this. We go to the 1 hours and we check things. I'm going to pretend like you have the blue, the sniper, blue line and pink line. You need to see if you're looking for a buy, blue line high, pink line low. Let's take a look. Let's go to the 1 hour. Let's take a look in a book. The opposite is occurring. So we should be looking for sell stops, okay? Well, 15-minute 1 hour sell stops anyways. Right here, blue line's low. Surprised we haven't got a call yet. Pink line is high. Let's see SPX. Blue line low, pink line high. Let's go ahead and take a look over here. So we have 3 out of 3 saying sell stop on the 1 hour. So now we can go forward and we can look at the second step, which is we look at the 15-minute. So let's go over here to step 2. Step 2, you go to the 15-minute charts. Again, I'm going to pretend like you have the sniper. We're looking for the blue line and pink line both to be low. But we can't see that, so now we're going to have to flip that and see if they're high. Let's take a look. We're going to go to the 15-minute. Let's see. We'll put this down here. Yep, okay. So now we see 3, that blue and pink line are high, and 4, is there a sell stop anywhere on the screen? And there is. So now, do we have our logo retracements? No. No, it's gone above too much. Down here, let's see. Logo retracement for the 1 hour. Let's shrink this in a little bit. Kind of. This isn't ideal. Price went down, over, came back up. Maybe, sure. Sell stop. Well, we'll check the other ones too. This is priced out above, told to come down. Bullshit, the ticket definitely here. Okay, so we have a 15-minute on US 30. Let's see what NAS is doing. Same thing. Yeah, I'm very much concerned with the 1 hours. That's the one I don't like. But anywho, yes. So we should call out a 15-minute, and I'll write it out for us. 15-minute, 1 hour sell stop, all 3 indices, but only if it goes below our little line. So let's put this in over here. Oh, come on. Jeez. Now I have to get that damn chart back. I don't know if these will engage, but they might. So you might as well call them 15-minute, 1 hour sell stops. I'm going to do a little bit more analysis on that after I make those calls. But right now, good enough. Okay. All right. So that's how you do it. If all those are true, then you can go to your rules for entry, which I'll show you next. This guy's crazy. He's giving away all the sauce. Nope. You have to have the system for all the sauce to work. What is a Bach break? Trade intro demo only. I can only tell you to trade demo because I'm not a financial advisor. Fuck. Did I tell you guys to say I'm not a financial advisor? Please type yes if you understand I'm not a financial advisor. Sorry, forgot about that one. Thank you all. Thank you all. What's up, Jose? Is there a 4 hour buy stop? Yeah, you already entered into it on SPX. I already went over that this morning. Sorry, you might have missed that. All right, trade entry. Wait for the half circle to form under. So let's go ahead and see what a half circle looks like. Yes, it's forming it now. So if price comes down, 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 you'll see the completion of the opposite half circle, which would be like this, and come down. So let's see if it does that over the next several 15 minutes. That's for SPX. That's for NAS. That's why I just don't see it. If it does, there might be some kind of news today or something. I don't know. I just see those. It'll be later today. If they drop this, it'll be somewhere between 8:30 and 10:30, around that 4-hour candle time, or about 1:30 to 2:30 in the afternoon is when they'll drop it. But anyhow, that's just my opinions. Blessed morning, Susie Stealth. Thank you, Harry. Okay. So this is the half moon thing. We have to see that in place. I wouldn't enter this trade until it hooks down, down there. Gotta wait. Or play the buy stops currently in. Whatever. You know, you can do anything you want to do. You're grown-ass people, but you know, that's how I'd look at it. So that's the first rule for entry. Okay. Then it says about demo trade only, the lowest line, extremely important. It tells you about the pink line, so we can go back to that on the 15-minute look too. Is the pink line high? It is, but it's flat. See, that concerns me a lot. I don't like, at this moment in time, we need to give it about another 45 minutes or so. NAS is a much better, to me, play. I would say out of the three NAS. But anyhow, that's just me. All right, so let's go back to our rules again. Take profit, you open up 2 trades. Close one down after 2, depending on your symbol. And your stop loss is at the pivot point. And that's your rules for entry. Step 1, step 2, we did. We formulated a 15-minute, well, it's actually a 1-hour, 15-minute sell stop is probable. Again, we have another take entry, take profit specifics. We have a video in here. Best training, I've done over 1,000, over 1,100 live training videos. The best one is inside here. M's and W's, we talk about that. It's kind of silly, you just look at them. Choose only the best one, which I gave you, which one the best one was. Trading rules specific. This is what you guys want to learn. Right now, we have a 1-minute buy going, or did. I don't know if it's still there. Because the 1-minute forms first, then the 5-minute, then the 15-minute, and then our 30-minute, 1 hour, 4 hours. So you have to let these 1 minutes develop, let the 15 minutes develop, then look for your 4 hours. So if you're in the SPX buy 4 hour, let's take a look. Don't hold it. If you've made 10, 11 pips on SPX, that is exceptionally good money. Exceptionally good money. So get out of the trade, or if you have 2 open, do I like SPX better than NAS? Hold on. Either one, NAS or SPX 4 hour. But you have to let the 1 hours develop, the 5 minutes develop, the 15 minutes develop. How do you know when they're done? Handy dandy scanner tells you that. It will start to flip. Just like it did here, it'll start to flip back the other directions if it's a sell. If you don't have the scanner, then buy the sniper. If you don't have the scanner, then buy the scanner ones. I don't care. It's included for free in both. Okay? What else do the rules say? Don't get caught in a higher one when it's actually a lower one. H scanner. Also use your pink line on your sniper. Open up 2, let 1 run. You need to be clear on this. Do not trade between 8:15 and 8:45. I think that was evidently clear to a lot of you yesterday with CPI. And the only news events that matter to me, I should write that in there. CPI, NFP, and FOMC. That's all that matters. No other news matters. But don't trade those times. And once you master my system, you can start trading it. How do you master it? Teach 5 to 10 people. You'll learn it. When you teach others, you help yourself too. Isn't that cool how God made that? I'm going to master the system. Not unless you teach it to 5, 10 people. Then you will. You want to learn faster? Record every session. If you record it, yeah, FOMC. Record every session. Once you record it, only play back the parts that you need, maybe 15, 20 minutes out of a 5-hour trading day. You can watch that 10, 20, 30 times. If you watch it 30 times in a night, you're actually learning in a month what would normally have taken you a month to learn in one night. You have to unlearn everything to relearn my system. By unlearn, you have to realize that everything you were taught about trading up until now was wrong. Don't believe me, Google it. Less than 1% of all day traders are actually profitable, yet we were all taught the same things. Fibonacci retracement, look to the left, ascending, descending wedges, name of canning, a candle, panels, volume, VWAP, blah, blah, blah. We were all taught the same things. 99% of the time it fails. Number one rule of all, thank God, thank God, thank God. And then number 2 is just like it. By thanking God, you're going to do good with your profits. There you go. Oop, oop. Now we do have some beginner rules. You can look at that at your leisure. How I trade, I went over, and of course the legal disclaimer. And that's it. Oop. I stand by all my calls. 1 minute buy stops to their blue line has already happened and gone correct. Let's look at the 3 minute buy stop, see where we're at. Forming now. 3 minute buy stop, SPX, 3 minute buy stop, NAS, 3 minute buy stop, US 30. US 30 has to go to its 1 minute first, though. So US 30 has a little bit to go here. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. It's already went past it. I'm so sorry. I meant the 15 minute. Let's see, NAS. Yep, past it, SPX. Yeah, to me, these are just, I don't care. You guys trade however you trade, but I sure as hell be looking at my beautiful looking 4-hour buy stops. That's what I'd be looking at. But you guys trade however you want. Grown-ass adults. I'm just here playing as a social media influencer, having fun, fun, fun. That's all I'm doing. And I'm live from Dallas. Morons out there think I'm actually in Dallas. Ooh, Fruit Loops. Silly people. Okay. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. All right. We didn't go over the symbols. We went over the 3 indices in depth. I don't think I'm going to call out the other symbols this morning. I'm just not feeling it. You guys can look at them. You're smart enough now to do it. Trust me. All right. Please understand that we have 3 different add-ons. They're all optional. We have the sniper add-on for $150 a month. You don't need it. It tells you what this is going to do. Green, 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 red. Green, green is a sniper. It's all you need. But it's telling you when to enter this trade. Sure, I wouldn't trade without it, and I would sell everything I have to get it to afford $150 a month. But that's just me. What do I know? That's the sniper. You do not get the blue and pink things right here. All you do for $575 a year is get the system, which is all you need. This is just an add-on to help you trade better if you need help. If you don't need it, don't get it. Hater thinks I can control you guys into getting things. Get out of here. Fucking morons. Anywho, I should go off of TikTok, shouldn't I? All right. TikTokers, any questions before I go? I'm going to go over to YouTube so I can speak freely. TikTokers, anything at all? I'm going to go ahead and go over to YouTube now so I can speak freely. My YouTube channel is The Safety Trade. Good morning, Ignacio Lagrasta. Good morning. Anybody on TikTok have any questions before I head over to YouTube? I can't talk freely on TikTok. They ban me for every other word I say. So I'm going to go over there and talk about non-nice people in a direct manner. Good morning, Terry Holly. No questions, says Pablo. Okay. I'm heading over to YouTube. God bless you all on TikTok. Most likely won't be on later today. I don't know. Maybe because I can do it and get ready. But we'll see. All right. Bye on TikTok, heading over to YouTube. Dun, 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 dun. Can I just mute? Sorry, Rayshawn, I just saw your question. No, I don't trust it. Maybe I could. It's a good idea. Maybe. We'll see. All right. So where was I? I don't even know I wanted to mute. What's up? Wheatix. Nvidia. Nvidia. What a joke. People crack me up with these things. They think, oh, Nvidia. Why did it go up? Why did it go down? Oh, Lord. Yeah. Nvidia is the easiest one to trade of them all. You know what, though? Hold on a second. Instead of going here, let's go over to our... do I have it open over here? Hold on. You had the charts for... No. I thought I did. We checked it a while ago. Let me go over the symbols, see something real quick. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we do have it open. Where is it? I'll just drop it to the bottom. Drop it like a rock. Drop it like a rock. Here we go. Let's take a look at Nvidia. It's not up to date on this one. Hold on a second. Well, I'll knock you guys off. Let me just show you. Let's just show you. People are so... I don't know why Nvidia went up. I don't know why Nvidia went up. Let's go ahead and have our weekly charts be read by everybody in our this is the one you need right here. Watch. Everybody. This is a sniper and broken Bach what? Green, green, green. Don't worry about the first one being off on the higher time frames. You don't need it. Red, red. What is this? And this one over here for that matter too. This is the one that has the sniper entry for you. Is this a buy stop, sell stop, or nothing? Buy stop broken, buy stop broken, buy stop. So I don't know why Nvidia went up. I don't know how. Well, back here on the first buy stop, you could have bought Nvidia, should have bought it with the system at $40. I don't even know what the fuck it is. You should have bought it the second time, no later than $171. The system called for it. Everyone's telling you that. So I'm glad you doubled your money. But if you'd have bought it at when it was first called here at $46, you'd have 100 times your money. And this isn't revisionist history. My signals, my system does not repaint. These will never change. This was installed cold, green, and red with our blue and pink sniper action, which is telling you when to get in, which would have been here. The minimum you should have got in was 169, and it's at 661. Well, I'm proud of you for doubling your money. You should have 4 to 5 to 6 exit. That's all. Can't deny it. Those are the facts. Those are the actual trades. Good morning, God. Good morning, God. Good morning, Shash. I hope you see that. So while you did good, the system is just what it is. Perfect. And that's Nvidia. Well, why did it do it? There it is. It has nothing to do with, oh, their earnings came out and they made the most robotic AI ever for their gaming chipset for blah, blah, blah. From back here, you could have called, and I would have if I ever traded this thing, back in 12/23/18, buy stop. Again, here, 6, whatever the fuck this is, 7/27/2022, buy stop. There you go. That's what Nvidia is doing or did, and that's why it went up. It had nothing to do with their earnings. It had nothing to do with any news. It had nothing to do with any of that bullshit. It literally went up because it was a buy stop. Just like CPI news yesterday. What did it do? CPI news sucks my ass. You could play the news, get all the money you want from them. It means nothing. The reality is the charts call out everything. They make the news fit it. Period. And I don't trade it, didn't look at it, smart ass. Why didn't I trade it? This is why. Because I'm too busy making my money here and I have, there you go. How about that, douche boy? Why didn't I trade it then? Fucktard. Go ahead. This is why I didn't trade it. Because every day I'm live trading with you. Every day. Every fucking day. How about that, douche? How about that, Blue Baron? See, I can't do this on TikTok. I can't rip people who needs a new asshole on TikTok. Why didn't you buy some then? Because I can't trade fucking 3,000 different symbols at once, asshole. If I could, I would. I don't give two shits about Nvidia. How about that? Here he goes. Get him. Watch it, Blue Baron, going to get dropped. Why didn't you buy some then? Gee, Blue Baron, why don't you buy my system, ass fucking munch, and go ahead and go over. Oh, you're not being professional. The financial advisor wouldn't cuss me out right now. How dare you? I'm not a financial advisor. Here's your stocks. Why don't you go over here and instead of running your stupid ass fucking mouth, learn how to fucking trade for once in your life instead of being happy with doubling your fucking money. Actually go in and get my scanner for $50 a month and you trade Nvidia. How about that? Cry hard. Yeah, right, asshole. I own my houses. I own my cars. Fucking douche. Yeah, I'm going to Vegas for 3.5 months, asshole. How about that, douche boy? So instead of running your mouth, learn. Where the hell's Nvidia? Right here. Look, the system's calling it for you. 1 minute sell stop, 5 minute buy, 15-minute buy. Boom. They don't even have data, by the way, because the scanner system wasn't available then. Look at them all correct. There's your Nvidia. Here it is along with 55 other stocks. Angry? I'm not angry. I'm laughing at you. If you want me angry, you'll fucking know when I'm angry. Fucking moron. I'm making fun of you for trying to be a prick and coming in here and asking inappropriate questions. Why didn't you get some then? Fucking dick. You think I'm angry? You'll know when I'm angry when you're fucking blocked and banned on. Yeah, quit trolling. I don't care. I love ripping people with the truth. They can't take it that a fucking scanner can call Nvidia better than his dumbass. How about that? You want to be clear about it? How about that? Oh, you're not being nice to him, Kevin. How can you be like this? Fuck him. Get the fuck out of here. You don't like it, leave. Get the fuck. What's up, Sparza? I don't tolerate any. I don't have to tolerate. I don't have to be here. Thank you, Johan. What a fucking douche. You're angry. Ha! He'll see me when I'm angry, and this ain't angry, bro. 100% this ain't me angry. Yeah, what a dude. Come in here at Nvidia. I should have said, say please and all that like I make people do. But see, I can't do that on TikTok. I can't speak the truth to people. See you, homie. Great job, Johan. But yeah, I don't play any games. I don't need to play any games. I don't need to hold back. I don't need to have a filter. Oh, you should be nice to people, Kevin. Oh, you shouldn't be mean to people. You should hold hands and give them a safe space. You should go ahead and let them be. Why correct? We're back. We're back. I had to reset something. Sorry about that. All right. Hoy, I don't even know where we are. I love, it's going to be, that's going to turn into a sell stop right there. But anyway, I stand by my call outs. Yeah, just pay attention. All right. I'm good. I'm not going to call out the other 10, 12 symbols. I'm just not feeling it, like I said. Remember, look for those 15-minute, 1-hour sells, maybe later today or tomorrow. It could take 3 or 4 days for those 4-hour buys. Although SPX, you should have already made your money on the buy and got out of. All right. Any other questions before I do go for real this time? Any concerns, any comments? And if you say, oh, well, you were too mean to him, please don't be so mean, I'm not going to listen to that. If he wants to start out being a douche, Nvidia, I should have said, say please, say good morning. He's just a rude ass. I'm saying exactly that. I'm saying 4-hour SPX right here is a buy stop, right? But I'm telling you, you've already made 10, 12 pips on it. You should get out of the trade. I then go down to SPX, and what do I see? Sell stop 1 minute to the blue line. What do I see? 5-minute buy stop forming. What do I see? 15-minute sell stop. What do I see? 30-minute sell stop. What do I see? 30-minute, 1-hour sell stop. What do I see? A 4-hour buy stop. What I mean by getting suckered in is these form an order, 1 minute first, all the way out to the 4 hours. So play them accordingly. That's what I mean. Japan, everything's great. What's up, Mike? Hello. What's up, Mike? He just says Mike. I like that. Mike. Be like Mike. All right. If there's no other questions, I'm going to go ahead and go. Good luck and God bless as you're trading. I have to go ahead and try to get your H&H scanner coded with Keith later today. Well, we kind of went over that, but I do have to get on that. I do have to make some type form rules up for the actual code that we have written. Just stuff like that I have to get done. I apologize, but I'm trying to help you guys out. Still come on the live, still do everything. And it's still Valentine's Day, so I have to go set up all the stuff for my loving wife right now. Y'all have a great Valentine's Day. Make some great, this whole shit that we're doing is meaningless. What matters is the time you spend with your loved ones. Make great memories. Lord willing, we'll be able to take those with us. Don't worry about cars and houses. Oh, it's easy for you to say. I drove the same 2006 Mercury Grand Marquis for over a dozen years. So don't tell me about, well, yes, you have new cars. But yes, I do. I was just as happy when I was driving around a 2006 Mercury Grand Marquis that had a driver's window that didn't roll down. My heat didn't flip. I had to manually flip it between thing and thing. That was after my divorce. Yeah, I would have been homeless without my brother taking me in. Don't give me that, oh, your life's perfect. My life's perfect because I focus on the good every day and I thank God for everything and I've worked hard. That's why. Peace out, Raider Trader. Peace, Mike. You're welcome, George Hyde. You're welcome, Andrew. Any stock advice? Well, you can rewatch this. You'll learn how to trade. Mike, you should stick around. You should go back and watch about my last 10 YouTube videos. I know, right? I've been spoiling my wife since yesterday, last week. It's been pretty much, I spoil her every day, but I picked it up a notch the last week or so, just every day giving her this or that, gift cards, flour, the whole routine, massages, you do everything nice for her, everything you can. If you have a good woman by your side, it's worth $1 billion, not just $1 million. If you have a good woman by your side, you can do anything. And if I'm by her side, she can do anything. We build each other up. All right. God bless y'all. Have some fun. Enjoy today. It's not all about trading. Oh, but I got to, okay. It's not all about it, though. You do whatever you want to do. All right. What state I am? Multiple states. See y'all.